right, we're live. We are live. All right, let's see. What's going on, people? What's going on? Just checking some of my settings real quick. Make sure my settings are right real quick. What's going on, Valen? Yes, we are 10-8, baby. Appreciate you coming over, man. Just dropped that EDC video, so just wanted to go live for you guys. Prince Gold, what's going on with you? Did you watch my EDC, Prince Gold? I just premiered it. I don't know if you watched it or not, but I just premiered it. That's why I'm going live. Just in case somebody might have some questions or anything like that when it comes to EDC or my video from yesterday or anything like that. And I'm bored. So I wanted to go live real quick. I'm not going to do a long live tonight. It's probably going to be 45 minutes to an hour. Because I had to work. I didn't have to work. I worked a little bit off duty today. I worked about 8 hours off duty. So I didn't want to. I got to work tomorrow, my regular shift. So I ain't going to be on here that much, that long. We do about 45 minutes to an hour or something like that. Stu H, what you smoking on today? I'm smoking on a factory. What is this called? It's not one of my farm rolls, but it's a factory. It's not a reject, but it's a factory from Caldwell, a Caldwell factory unbranded, and it's okay. It's not one of the best factories I've smoked, but it is a okay. It's an okay smoke. I ain't gonna talk trash about it. It's an okay smoke. It just won't stay lit for me for some reason. So I'm thinking I might didn't let it sit long enough. It's been sitting for like 2 weeks. I don't know why it won't stay lit for me. And I really can't stand that when it comes to a cigar. If a cigar can't stay lit, because it ain't like I put it down for a long time. You know what I'm saying? If it can't stay lit for me, I get kind of aggravated with it. Joe Morgan, what's going on? Okay, so Armed and Dangerous says, what do you look for when you decide your gun to carry? One thing that is a deal breaker for you. Okay, so just like I said in the video yesterday when it came to the process of my EDC, part of the process for my EDC is I have to be able to shoot the gun either as good or better than the gun I am currently carrying. If I can't do that, then that is a huge deal breaker for me. And the reason why I say that is because I don't think about how many bullets it carries. I don't think about capacity or anything like that. There are some 1911s that I will carry before I carry some of my other guns. You know what I'm saying? 1911 only carry 8. But I'll carry those 1911s way before I carry some of my other guns. And the reason why is because I shoot 1911 so well. I shoot my Glock and my SIG just as well. So that's why I switched to those, because then capacity comes into effect. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, it's just I take it to the range. I don't buy a gun. I never buy a gun to carry EDC. I buy a gun because I like it and I want to shoot it, and it's one of those things. I never buy a gun and be like, okay, I'm buying this new gun, so I have to carry it. No, I make sure I can carry it first and I can defend myself with it the best while I'm carrying it. And that's really when it comes down to my deal breaking, man. If I get to the range and it's like hard to stay on target, You know what I'm saying? And then I go to the range again, and I'm still having problems with it. I just say, okay, this is a gun I'm gonna carry to the range. I'm not gonna carry an EDC because of that fact. I've purchased some guns that I would like to carry EDC. I just don't shoot them that well, so I don't carry them. Like, you know, the Hellcat. Hellcat is one of the ones, man. For some reason I just don't shoot that gun as well as I shoot that 365, so I don't carry it. Ironically, the Glock 45 isn't a 45. Yeah, ironically, it's not. It's a 9mm. Chris 77, what's up, D? About to smoke on a Pier 28. Nice, man. That's a nice stick, man. Joe Morgan says, my deal breaker is reliability. If not 100%, I don't want it. See, the thing about guns, though, Joe, man, they're not 100% reliable. I mean, even Glocks or 320s are not 100%. Now, they're more reliable than some, but they're not 100% reliable. And no gun is 100% reliable, man. And fact of the matter is, I've seen guns just break straight out the. I've seen Glocks break straight out the blocks, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, going to instructors and helping people, training people and stuff like that. I've seen guns just malfunction for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? And there aren't as many lemons in Glocks. Like, you won't find a Glock just break like that, but it does happen. Cop Talks. Hey there, Diesel. We still need to do a collab sometime. Been enjoying the videos, my man. Hey, man, Cop Talks. Yeah, bro. We need to do that, bro. We need to do it. We need to do it. You have my number, so get my number. You have my email address. I've been real busy here lately, man. I've been real busy. So with the police schedule and off duty, trying to work some off duty, get some extra money and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told y'all before, YouTube don't pay all that well. Don't pay that well. It pays, but not all that good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got me to the point where I ain't got to work no off duty. I'm going to tell you that. Joe Morgan says, capacity is a factor for me. I'd rather have a compact gun that has capacity. I shoot well over a full-size gun. I don't. Right. So, the thing about capacity is, and I try to get people to understand, is the statistics show that a shooting normally is around 3 or 4 rounds fired. No more than that. From each party, no more than 3 rounds. Usually 3 or 4 rounds fired, period. So that means I'm firing 1 or 2 shots and the other guy's firing 1 or 2 shots. That's usually how it goes. So that's why I say capacity is not really that big of an issue for me. If I can do 8 to 10, I'm good with that, because 8 to 10, the first 2 are to get them off me. The other 8 to 6, that's for me to get home. You know what I'm saying? That's trying for me to get back to my rifle as quick as I can. You know what I'm saying? So capacity is something, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I'll carry a gun that carries 6. I've carried a 380, my Glock 42. I've carried that undercover so many times, and I felt comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? So capacity is really not a huge deal breaker for me, but it is one of the things I consider after doing my, you know, if it shoots well or not. Chris 70 says, I really like the SIG setup. I sent you my SIG P365 pick. I carry that everywhere, and the 10mm. Chris, listen, I'm gonna have to steal your idea on that 365, man. I like your 365, and I love that trigger, so I'm gonna change my trigger up too. I appreciate you sending me that, man, because like I said, I've been wanting to put a flat trigger on that 365. I thought it was more expensive. I've never looked into it, but you told me how much it was, $50, man. I'll pay that for a flat trigger. So. And it's just the trigger. It's not the actual trigger housing on it. It's just the trigger. So I like SIG's flat trigger. That X carry, I love that flat trigger on there. They have another X carry. My friend just picked up an X carry as well, and I'm thinking about switching to that X carry because the plate does not actually take off the rear sight. It just takes off it just removes the plate, so you still have a rear sight. I'm either gonna do that or I'm gonna get the rear sight attachment to that loophole. Have you had a chance to shoot that PSA dagger by chance? No, I have not, Armed and Dangerous. I have not shot that PSA dagger yet. I've heard about it, but I have not shot it yet. I still have guns, man. I still have guns that I have not shot of my own. I have like 4 or 5 guns that has still yet to go to the range of my own. So, but they're guns that I don't really want to put out there like that. I might put one of them out there. I'm thinking about putting one of them out there, but the other 4, I really don't want to put out there like that. So I don't want to waste ammo and just go into the range and just shooting just to shoot it. I'm gonna wait for ammo prices to go back down a little bit. Jamal Underwood says, I tear shit up when I get to shoot my dad's Hellcat. Now, I'm not saying I can't shoot the Hellcat. What I'm saying is I don't shoot it as well as the 365. I still shoot the Hellcat real well. I'm on target, but my grouping is a lot better with that 365 than it is with that Hellcat. That's all I'm saying. It's not that I can't shoot it. I shoot it. If I had to carry it, I would feel way comfortable with it. I just feel a lot more comfortable with the 365. Stu A says, what are your thoughts on the Walther PPQ M2 9mm? Very good gun. Walther PPQ M2 is a very, very good gun, man. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Don't have anything bad to say about it, man. Very good gun. Most gun issues are ammo sensitivity. So I'll try out and have a break-in process. Yeah, there is a break-in process with most guns. Around 200, 250 rounds is what you can say is pretty much broken in after 200, 250 rounds. 500 to 600 rounds, it'd be even better. After that, you're pretty much, the gun is going to shoot how it shoots, man. After that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Prince Gold, what is EDC? It is everyday carry. That's what EDC stands for. Cop Talks, that sounds good, man. Just make sure you got it and hit me up. Nice. Matt Moore, what's going on? What's going on, Matt? Glad to see you here. BJ, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Joe Morgan says, I love my G2C better with a flat trigger, but round doesn't bother me. Round doesn't really bother me. It's just it's just, I don't know, something about a flat trigger, man. I put it on my ARs. I started putting it on my ARs first. And then once I got that X carry, I was like, man, I kind of like flat triggers a little bit better than the round ones on the on the 320X carry. I've never shot a flat trigger on a Glock, though. I don't know how that would be for a Glock. I don't even know if they actually make a true flat trigger for a Glock. So that's one of the things I've never tried out. Steven, what is your take on Springfields, like the XD subcompact or the XDM? Springfields, a long time ago, man, I used to swear by Springfield was one of my go-to guns, man. I used to tell everybody, man, if it's a good first gun to have. And I still believe that. I just feel like there are a little bit better options other than the Springfield. I think the Springfield copied the 1911 concept a little bit, but with that with the tail safety or whatever. But like I said, Springfield's still a good gun. I still feel like Springfield is a good gun that competes with the top striker fires. You know what I'm saying? Merrick Hayward, what is your favorite 1911? I don't have a favorite 1911. I can't say like one is my favorite. My first 1911 is my favorite because it was my first, and that's my Kimber. But as far as just like 1911s, pretty much all of them shoot about the same. I mean, if it's the same size, full size 1911s shoot about the same for me. I haven't found one that shoots different. Let me turn this TV off. It's distracting me. I haven't found one that really shoots any different from any other 1911 subcompact, compact, or full size. All of them pretty much shoot the same, and I love all of them if it's a 45. Now, I want to get that 10 millimeter to see how that mug shoots. That's what I really want to see. Oh, Matt Moore, you're getting a new AK. Monday, man. Hey, make sure you send over those pictures. I don't have to put it in. I just want to see pictures. I don't have to put it in the rating subscribers guns, but I really just want to see pictures of it, man. Corey G says that PPQ M2 was his first purchase. Prince Gold says, you made me double think about getting a Glock 19 as my birthday present. Why is that, Prince Gold? Glock 19 is a good gun, man. Go ahead and try it out and make sure you like how it shoots. But it is a good gun, man. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Like I said, the only reason I switched up from that Glock 19 to that SIG is because my Glock 19 prints a little bit more than my SIG. It just prints a little bit more when I'm trying to carry concealed. And like I said in the video, it might be the holster. I didn't even go and try to figure out if it was the holster or not. I just switched it up because I found a cheaper holster that would do everything with the O-light and all that stuff for my X carry. So that's why I went with that, man. Reginald, yeah, man. Listen, I think you're going. He says I see a lot of guys shooting watermelons. Those same guys shooting ballistic dummies that have African American features. Do you think shooting watermelons is code, or am I reading too much into it? I think you're reading a little too much into it because there is no other fruit that explodes like a watermelon. And I think that's what they're wanting to get out of it is that explosion, and the insides of it is red, so it kind of resembles a human exploding, basically. And I think you might be just reading a little too much into it, bro, when it comes to that. Now, as far as the dummies with African American features, I can attest to that. I don't know what that's all about. I've seen dummies that have more of the zombie-like features or something like that, or just a regular. I don't think it's African American features or anything like that. I haven't seen nothing with, like, people say black people have big lips and big noses. I haven't seen that in the dummies, so I don't know. You might be looking a little too much into that, bro. Now, there was an issue when it came to the targets that we use. They're black silhouettes. And there was an issue with that. Somebody made an issue with it. I don't think it was anybody in law enforcement made an issue about it. I don't really think it's an issue just because it's a black silhouette. I mean, I don't know, man. I think just going a little too far when it comes to that kind of stuff. Arnold Danger says, so what is a good flavored cigar in that, I would say a Tabak, T-A-B-A-K. Tabak makes a real good flavored cigar, infused flavored cigar. I actually smoke those. I usually smoke those sometimes in the morning with my coffee. It's a mocha flavored cigar, coffee infused also, and it's one of my favorite flavored cigars. It's really the only flavored cigar I smoke. Let me see. Prince Gold said, LOL, you made me take time to think about it all the way. Hold on, let me move this wire. How I was feeling, how I was shooting, not just to get a Glock, because that's what the trend is. Right. So, Prince Gold, you said it just how I've been preaching the whole time, man. Don't get a Glock because everybody got it. Just because everybody shoots a Glock doesn't mean you're going to shoot a Glock well. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you can shoot it well before you get it. If that's your first gun, go ahead and rent some guns at the range. Try out a bunch of different guns. Whatever one you shoot the best, that's the one you need to be getting. I don't care if it's a high point. If you shoot a high point in the same hole every time and you shoot a Glock and you miss that hole every time, you better get that high point because you're shooting it way. You just shoot it better. I mean, that's the thing, man. Just try out some guns, and whichever one you shoot the best, that's the one you need to go with. Ramen Tech, what's up, brother? Did you get some PD patches in the mail? Yes, I did. Man, so this is what happened. I hope you're talking about these right here because these are the ones I got. And if you're the one that sent them to me, I really do appreciate it. I didn't know if you wanted me to say anything or not, man. So I didn't say anything, but I really do appreciate it if you're the one that sent me these patches. Those are the ones I got. I don't know if those are the ones you sent me, but those are the ones I got. And man, I really do appreciate it, man. I'm gonna start a patch wall here soon and get that going. My cigar went out again. Matt Moore says, I really like the Smith & Wesson you have, Big D. I like it. It looks badass. Yeah, that 1911 Smith & Wesson, man, I bought that and I got a real good deal on it. I saw it and I was like, yo, I got to have that. I saw it online and just so happened, a friend of mine who has an FFL, he sells guns, he bought it, shot it a few times, and he was like, he didn't want it no more. So he sold it to me for less than what he bought it for. I got a good deal on that gun. So yeah, man, I love my Smith & Wesson 1911, man. That's a Smith & Wesson 1911 Performance Center. Corey says, let's get this work week over so I'll hunt for ammo. I really don't even hunt for ammo anymore, man. I don't hunt for ammo no more, man, because the prices are just ridiculous. So I don't really hunt for ammo. Big Gamer, what's going on? Matt Moore, you did go nuts on surplus ammo and the little carrying cases for them too, bro. But you did good. You did real good. You did real good. And yes, you do need him. War Thunder, what's up? Golly, War Thunder. I appreciate you coming, bro, man. Listen, dude, please don't take it personal, man. I really was just messing with you. I really hope you're not mad at me. I thought you was trolling me, so I was messing with you, man. Listen, War Thunder. Hey, listen, y'all give War. Hey, thumbs up for War Thunder. Let's get some thumbs up for War Thunder. I really appreciate you, man. Joe Morgan said, watermelons, fun, not a race thing, but I don't know. I think it's just fun. I really think it's just fun, too. I don't think it has anything to do with actual race. If y'all have ever seen you can't compare a watermelon explosion to any other fruit. Like, no other fruit explodes like a watermelon. Let's see. Prince Gold says, because of Phil, I wanted to feel better, not just look good, but I'm going to check it out on my birthday tomorrow. First of all, let me say happy birthday to you, Prince Gold, because I know I'm not going to talk to you tomorrow. Matter of fact, I don't know if you're on my texting group or not. You are. So send me a message. I want to make sure I saved you in my phone. I don't know if I saved you in my phone or not. But happy birthday to you, bro. War Thunder, your message was retracted for some reason. Militant Roots, what's going on? Cop Talk says, just wanted to jump into the watermelon bit. Watermelons help simulate the splashback that occurs in close combat. And in up-close shooting, you will get sprayed with blood and matter. True that, but you won't feel it. It'll come out body temperature. You really won't feel it like that. Prince Gold, we don't look like no watermelons. Oh, man. Show us your badge. I don't do that, man. I don't let nobody know who I work for or anybody like that. I don't do that, War Thunder. I don't show or let nobody know who I work for. But you can go to my ride along videos and see all my videos. See, War Thunder thinks I'm an impersonator. He doesn't really think I'm a police officer. We was talking about that today. He doesn't think I'm a real police officer. So I really and the thing about it is I really don't have to I don't feel like I need to prove it to anybody. It is what it is. You can believe me, don't believe me. That's totally up to you. But Chicago, what's going on, man? Let me see. Matt Moore says any shirts in size medium, Chicago South Side is good to go. Now we all know Chicago South Side can't fit those medium shirts, and I don't have no miscolored shirts. Chicago South Side probably want a rainbow shirt. I don't have them. Armed and Dangerous says, what level 3 armor would you recommend? I would say Second Chance, but it's not Second Chance anymore. What do we carry? We carry Point Blank. I think it's Point Blank. Point Blank is what we carry. War Thunder says, hey, man, you want to stop wasting my time. I don't know what you mean by that. Joe Morgan says, I'm a 5 extra fat. LOL. Man. What clothing and gunwear do you suggest we buy? Hey, man, I have my own clothing. I have merch if you want to buy some of my merch, but I don't know exactly what you mean by clothing and gunwear. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't think there is a such thing as clothing or gunwear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can wear anything and have a gun on, pretty much. So I don't know what you mean by that. Now, BDUs and battle shirts are comfortable if you're talking about, you know what I'm saying, going to the range or something like that. That's comfortable to wear when you're going to the range. But everyday wear, just wear some clothes. I mean, something that can conceal your gun pretty well, things of that sort. Big Gamer says his first gun was not a Glock or a 1911. It was a Rock Island shotgun. Love that. Listen, your first guns should be either one of the either one. It should be a shotgun, rifle, or a handgun. Those are your first 3 guns. Those should be your first 3 guns. I mean, those should be your first 3. War Thunder, man, appreciate it. Appreciate you coming. Me and War Thunder went at it today. We went at it. I was going to do a video on it, but I decided not to because it got a little personal for him. So I just decided not to do a video on it because he was taking things way too personal. I was saying a few jokes and he just took it way too personal, man. So I decided not to even go there. Chicago says I buy a box of ammo a month. That's good, man, but the ammo price is just too light, too heavy for me right now. Stu says I'm lining up a flathead 660 after watching you. My boy C-Cam ain't in here, but C-Cam tried a 660, and he said he was in a corner, wrapped up like a little baby, because he couldn't handle it. I'm about to smoke that 660. He sent me a 660. I'm gonna smoke it soon. I'm gonna smoke it real soon. Long Bones, what's going on, man? Mike Anderson, don't let Sheila Jackson Lee screw with R2A. Man, bro, listen, I'm right there with you, man. I really hope she doesn't. I really hope she doesn't. Let me see. BJ Burton says, if you watch your videos, it's obvious you're a real cop. Either that or you spend a shit ton of money for props. And right. Right, man. I mean, he was going in about how I was a fake. I don't think he watched. I think he just watched one of my videos. What it was, he had an issue with one of my guns, my CZ Scorpion. The foregrip on my CZ Scorpion on video. I did look at the video. I looked at it a long time ago because I got this a lot. It did look like a 90-degree angle, but it's not. It's an angled foregrip. It's angled. And I tried to explain that to him, and he just wasn't going for it. He was like, if you're a police officer, all this stuff. And he started saying he didn't believe I was a police officer, all this other stuff, man. And I don't know, man. I thought he was just trolling, man, because he was talking to me. He kept talking to me. So I thought he was just trolling, and I was like throwing jokes at him. I was like, yo, get a life and all this and all that. You act like a little girl and all this and all that. And then he started talking about calling the North Carolina Department of Justice and calling the ATF on me. And he screenshotted this and sent it to the ATF. And I was like, yo, I said, I was trying to see if he was serious because I didn't know. And if he did, I don't care if he calls the ATF. That really doesn't bother me. But you're wasting your time, pretty much. Prince Gold, I appreciate it, man. Native girl, how you doing? How you doing, native girl? Tactical clothing? Yeah. Matt Moore says, oh, golly, I missed it. Okay. Matt Moore says, Big D ain't just a cop. He's the real Black Rambo law enforcement. His mere presence strikes fewer in the heart. And that ain't playing. I appreciate that, Matt. Longbone says, I'll subscribe to you from my cousin MJ a while back. Oh, okay. That's my sister. Miracle? You talking about Miracle? That's my sister. These don't reply to ignorant people. Listen, I really thought he was just messing around, man, at first. And that's why I was doing some off-duty. I was bored just sitting in my car. And I just like, man, you know what? I'll play around a little bit. And I just thought, that's all I thought it was, man. I didn't think it was anything else. Militant Root says, jeans and a hoodie work for me. That same thing works for me, bro. Jeans and a hoodie. Longbone says, rifles are hard to come by. I've been looking everywhere. Yeah, they are hard to come by right now, but PSA still got them for under $1,000, man. If you're really looking for an AR or something like that, Palmetto State still has them for under $1,000, and they are good rifles, man. They're good entry-level rifles. Armed and Dangerous just said, Longbones Palmetto State Armory has a new inventory on ARs and AKs. Yep. War Thunder says, Mr. Fuel, aka the operator of the YouTube channel you are watching, is a LE impersonator who is currently being investigated for felony weapon charges. War Thunder, man, you are funny. Oh, man, you are funny. Golly. Hold on, I lost my spot. Hold on. Okay. Chicago Southside. From NC. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina. I am in North Carolina. Joe Morgan says, it's okay, guys, from Ordnance Lab get ATF called on them all the time. I mean, ATF called on them. They are an explosive manufacturer. Well, I mean, it is what it is. DTT, I did not see the Olight pen. The Olight pen is not on my EDC. I carry it on my carrier while I'm at work. That's why you didn't see that. I did a review on it on one of my videos. I have to look back. I'll send you something. I'll send you a link to that on the. I'll text you a link to that. Lion Pride, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, bro, that's my cousin. GT, bro. If that's your cousin, we related. Long bones. If Miracle is your cousin, we are related. I hope you know that. Just let you know, you my cousin. Actually saw a $700 AK today. Was shocked. Yeah, that is shocking. Matt Moore, man, I appreciate it. My humble weekly contribution, man. I appreciate that super chat, Matt Moore. Every week, Matt Moore sends me something, bro. He is my day one. I love him. We got your back, D's. Let us know a good place to order tag. If you want some of my merch, man, just email me. I can send you pictures of everything I have. Right now, I don't have enough subscribers to put it on my actual channel. Right now, I have to get 10,000 subscribers to be able to put my merch on my channel. So that's why I'm having a hard time of actually putting it out there on YouTube. But if you want some of my merch, man, just email me or text me, and I can send it to you, and we'll set up how you can pay for it and all that stuff. Hey, you know what? We all family in here. Cousins, brothers, sisters, all that there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we is. We all family. A Delton, Sierra, and I'm an AR in a month, and I'm tweaking. Okay. Get them likes up. I tried. Prince Gold, you tried what? Did you try emailing me? Long Bones. Yeah, man. I'm from Charlotte too, man. That's where we were raised at. That's where we were raised at. I don't know if I know I probably know your father's face, but I don't know him by name. I probably know his face though. Long Bones, look my number up in the description, man. Text me to that number, and we'll get up. We'll find out how connected we are as far as family goes. Corey G, what part of Charlotte you live? You ain't from no daggone Charlotte. I was raised in on Sugar Creek, buddy. Hidden Valley, Rockwell Park, all that. And I went my high school years. I lived on Nations Ford, right on Nations Ford in Arrowwood. Armed and Dangerous, have you seen the HFD2 pumpkin punchers? Look them up. I'll look that up. HFD2. Let me look that up now because I don't know what you're talking about right now. You said HFD2, right? Pumpkin punchers. Oh, God. Good God. Yeah. Wow. That looked like it'll hurt something. Like I said, Prince Gold, just text me. I'm from Sunset and Old States. Okay. That's right up the street from where I was at. Where Miracle was born. Right up the street. Oh, okay. Beatty's Ford. That's right. I remember that, Corey. I remember that, Corey. I do remember that. Let's see. Now I saw Joe Morgan talking about an AK-47 he saw for $700, but it was a home build. Yeah, I wouldn't. Matt Moore said I wouldn't trust that either, man. If it was a home build, I don't. You know what? I don't buy used AKs. I don't buy used AKs. Main reason is because if there's something wrong with it, or something goes wrong with it after I buy it, I would not know the first thing on how to fix it. So I wouldn't buy a used AK either. I mean, I just wouldn't. K Down, what's going on, baby? Somebody was just talking about smoking that Flathead 660, and I told him about your story about how you couldn't handle it. Chicago Southside, do you use the military ammo cans? Yes, I do use the military ammo cans. I use them for my my magazines, though. I use them for my AK. I have a 50 caliber one that I use for my AR mags, and then I have the smaller ones that I use for my handgun mags. But yes, I do. I do use those. Not UK down, or was it UK down? They said when you first smoked it or something like that. Corey says they don't think you cop because the chill vibes, but I'm cool with a few in my area. I mean, thank you. I mean, if that's the reason why you don't think I'm a cop, then I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? No problem, K Down. Long Bones out in Vegas. Okay, cool. What branch of the military? Appreciate you serving. What branch? Oh, you got out the army. Okay. Appreciate your service, man. For real, Long Bones. You know, Miracle's in the military too. Well, you already know that. Chris77 says, wow, I'm behind on the chat. What up with War Thunder? Never been disrespecting the stream. Man, you know, War Thunder, man, I don't know what's going on with him, bro. I really don't. Me and him had a little conversation earlier today, and he disagreed with one of my guns. He was trying to say it was a felon or something like that. So now he's threatening to call ATF and all that stuff. And I just told him go ahead and do what he's gonna do. I don't care. But I think he's a little butthurt because I'm not telling him what police department I work for, and I don't tell anybody what police department I work for. So I don't know. Guess a little. He doesn't think I'm a real police because I won't tell him what police department I work for. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I could care less. Y'all hear that? That boy can sing, boy. I could care less. Yeah, Long Bones, man, over there in Vegas, y'all can pretty much shoot anywhere in the desert. So you have tactical pants. No, they don't. They're called BDUs. They're not tactical pants, Prince Gold. They're BDUs. We don't call anything tactical nothing. We call it BDUs and BDU shirts or battle shirts or something like that. Yeah, she Long Bones me either, man. She's going through some things, man. Love her to death, but I'm here for when she needs me. Razor JB, what's going on, baby? Chris 77, that's crazy. Who do you rent the police cars from? Hey man, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't think he saw any of my videos, man. I think he just saw that one gun collection video and just went off of that. He hasn't really looked at any of my videos. Man, you don't cook crab legs. You just put them in water and boil them. You ain't cooking. That ain't cooking. K down. Cooking crab. This man said he cooking crab. He warming crab legs up. That's what he doing. He warming them up. Armed and dangerous. I hear you, man. K-Down, you know how it is, bro. We don't care about them. We don't care about them. We gonna do us regardless. Regardless. You know what I'm saying? Razor JB says, when I retired, I gave away a ton of BDUs. I've got a lot of BDUs and all that stuff too, man. Battle shirts and all that stuff, man. I don't even hardly wear them anymore. I wore them at my last job, but the new job I have now, man, I have to wear a uniform, man. The last job, I just wore whatever I wanted to. So I wore a lot of BDUs and stuff when we had things going on. And I don't wear it no more. The draft Dr. Cop haters are bad enough. Now you have an idiot hating because he thinks you're not one. Well, he said he was a former police officer. He said he's been a former police officer. I don't know for sure, but that's what he said. And I was just like, one of my comments was, all right, I'm going to tell, here he is again. But one of my comments was, I didn't think, I told him, I said, he must not be a cop by the way he's acting. I just didn't feel like he had ever been a cop or he wants to be a cop because of the way he's acting. And that's just, and I guess that might have pissed him off. And like I said, man, I just thought it was a troll, man. I really did not think that he was serious, but apparently he is. I didn't come here to argue with you. War Thunder says, I didn't come here to argue with you all. I came here to give him an opportunity to own up to the truth of the matter, and he has yet to prove that he is LEO. All he has to do is say name and badge number. Well, there you guys go. I'm not doing it. I ain't gonna do it. Boy. Hey, War Thunder, go look at my impersonating a police officer video. The guy arrested for being a police officer, impersonating a police officer. Just look at some of my other videos, man. That's all. Just go look at some of my other videos, man, and just go do your own research. Steve says no means no. I know, right? No means no. I'm going to enjoy my night now. But NCDLJ has been contacted with written report and then forwarded that information to the local ATF offices. Peace. Golly. Golly. Listen, guys, don't let them get you worked up. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's move on from War Thunder. Let's just not even. I think there's other things going on with him, man, that kind of concern me. So I'm not even gonna go there no more with him because I really think he's got some other issues that I don't know, man. He does concern me with some of the things he said while we were talking today, and I just, like I said, let's not even acknowledge him. Razor JB, that's the same thing I said, man. That is the exact same thing I said. There is no way. There is no way. There is no way. That is the same thing I said. Prince Go say, LOA, this must be that guy you arrested for impersonating. Now he's trying to act like you are, he needs to watch that. Boy, someone is salty, yeah. Keyboard warriors. Yo, man, he is a guys. He is a troll. Let's not do it. I don't block anybody as long as he doesn't bring up any racial stuff or anything like that. I don't feel like there's a need to block him. I've only blocked 2 people ever, and they were talking about how they was talking about some real racial stuff, and that's pretty much the only time I'll block somebody. I'm not gonna block him, man. So favorite drink with favorite cigar. Stu, my favorite drink with my cigars is coffee. Coffee is what I drink with my cigars. My favorite cigar is an LFD chisel. Not a chapter 1, but maybe like an airbender or something like that. That's probably my favorite cigar. Joe Morgan says, Jack and Lucky Strike for me. Joe Morgan, you are a trip, man. Prince Gold says, I'm done with his big D's. He just needs to watch your channel on more. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Galen says, did you hear about that gun control bill 127 that was submitted? Yes, I did hear about it. I don't think it's going to pass though. I really hope it doesn't pass, but I don't think it will pass. It is a bunch of bull crap. So we'll see. But I think a lot of the gun bills came in because we have a new president, and that's why a whole bunch of gun bills are going to come in because they feel like they're going to be able to pass them. But I really don't think it's going to pass. You keep drinking. Matt Moore says you keep drinking that coffee, Big D. Stay away from those heart attacks and bottled Red Bull. You know what? I like Red Bull. I don't drink it as much because it's so expensive. I like it. I drink Bangs and stuff like that now when I'm working night shift as a police officer. But I don't really Red Bulls. I really don't do that as often. I don't do them just because they cost so much. Chicago Southside, you are a trip. Oh man. Oh man. Man, y'all, hey, listen, y'all, y'all leave him alone, man. Joe Morgan, I can't drink Jack right out the bottle. I have to drink Jack and Cokes. I can't drink Jack right out of the bottle because I'm used to Buffalo Trace. Jack is just a little harsh for me, so Black Mamba? I've never heard of those, Joe. Galen says, how do police shifts work? Well, you have a whole bunch of different police shifts. So with my department, you have 2 shifts. You have a 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and a 6 p.m. to 6 a 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and a 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And then you have a split shift, which works a 2 to 2 shift or a 12 to 12 shift, somewhere around there. I do the split shift. I usually work a 2 to 2 shift for the shift that switches from the 6 to 6. But see, the last job I worked when I was assistant chief, I just worked 9 to 5. I like that shift a lot better. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. I mean, we had to come out for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we have investigations that went on through the night. I have another story coming out about a robber that we placed we put a tracker on his vehicle. I have a story about that here soon coming out. So y'all look out for that story too. Red Bull gives you wings. Yes, it does. Stu says Maker's Mark and Diet Dr. Pepper. Man, I'll try that. That sounds pretty good. Armed and Dangerous, you ever come to Texas? No, I've never been to Texas. I want to come to well, okay, let me rephrase that. I've never been to Texas on vacation. I have been to Texas for work, but never for like vacation. Oh, Valen says, where I'm from, the police work 48-hour shifts, then they're off and back on. Is the only place that does it. What? I've never heard of police working over a 12-hour shift. I've heard of fire departments doing it, but I've never heard of a police department. Where is that at? Where is it that they do 48-hour shifts? Man, that would suck. War Thunder, we appreciate it, man. Be good. Troy says input on a red dot on a carry pistol. Anything Trijicon, Leupold, Sig, Hollow Sun. It just depends on what you want to spend on it. I got a few Hollow Suns. I got a Leupold. I got a few Sigs. I got one Sig. I've tried the Trijicon. I really don't like the Trijicon as much, just because the window's not as big. And coming from a holster and up and trying to find that red dot was a little bit harder on that Trijicon. I did it a lot better with the Hollow Sun and the Leupold and the Sig. So you just have to figure out which one works best for you. I love the way the Trijicon looks. Now, I love the way it looks, but as far as putting it on a gun and using it, I don't feel like I would do that because I just didn't have I had a hard time acquiring that red dot with the Trijicon. Prince Gold says, hey, man, what are those lights on the roof of your man cave? I want to order. You know what? I'll put it in the description of this video. After this live, I'll put it in the description. You have to wait for it to post, but I'll put it in the description. You just click on it, and it'll take you right to it. What are you smoking on tonight? I'm smoking on a Caldwell Factory, unbanded Caldwell Factory. Not so impressed with it because it kept on going out on me. It didn't stay lit, so I wasn't too impressed. It wasn't a bad smoke, but I just wasn't too impressed with it. Matt Moore says, man, I watched this documentary on the crack epidemic on Netflix. Not to get political, but damn, was that a mess? Matt, yes, it is very messed up. And we've always, like, my whole career, we never understood. Now, we always charged it, but we never understood how a little crack rock and compared to 15 grams of cocaine, like 15 grams of cocaine could potentially make a lot of crack. It could make a lot of crack, but that powder would never generate the same charge as a little crack rock, and we can never understood that. BJ Burton says, I work 48-hour shifts in EMS. Yes, I've heard 48-hour shifts with EMS, fire, things of that sort. Never heard of it when it came to law enforcement, man. Never heard of that. And I would like to know where that is. So Razor J, a 40-hour shift at any work is kind of productive. How can you effectively do your job? So how it works with EMS and fire is they have so many different departments that respond to a certain area. With police, we all respond to that same area. So it's kind of like it doesn't work as good. Man, I'm over. Why is my camera acting up? All right. Oh, that's a little too dark now. Hold on. Let me change it up. Right. Quag. All right, there we go. It's just one of those things, man. It's always been like that for fire and EMS, but it's never like that. It has never. I've never seen it like that for law enforcement. Stu says, how are the O-lights? O-lights are great, man. They still work great, man. No problems at all with the O-lights. Still recharging them and everything, man. Don't have any problems. So I can't speak on, Troy says, I can't speak on expensive as I've only used the RMR mounted on a P320. Reason I asked is I'm considering getting a red dot on a P365. If you get the red dot for the P365, get the SIG Romeo 0. I think it's a SIG Romeo 0. I think it is. That's specially made for the 365. Great red dot. And it goes on the 365 XL. You can get it on the 365 XL, but I don't know about the regular 365. Okay, Prince Gold, the link to my email is already in the description of all my videos. So that's already in there. It's dieseltv001@gmail. Oh, okay. So Arizona, they work 12 hours on patrol and then 12 hours downtime. I could see that if they're giving them beds and all that stuff. I could see that. I could see that. Matt Moore says Big D ripped down those lights from the strip club and set them up in his man cave. Hey, bro, if it works, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get some girls over here to start dancing. You know what I'm saying? Joe Morgan says it's because of freebasing loosens the molecules up so it sticks to your lungs like tobacco companies do to cigs. I don't think that was the reason, Joe. I really don't. You need to watch that documentary. Matt Moore said you need to watch that documentary because it will open your eyes to some things. I can't say what's going on. What's going on? I'm about to get off of here, man. I just now hit the 1 hour mark, man. I told y'all I didn't want to get on too long because I had to work today. I worked a little bit off duty today as a police officer. And that's an inside joke. I can't say you weren't here for that one. But like I said, I just wanted to do for an hour. So I'm gonna do about 10 more minutes, guys, and I'm gonna get off of here. He wants a sign. Prince Phil says he wants a sign. I don't know, man. Whatever you like best. I want to get both Glock and SIG signs. Oh, so it's a tribal department. Okay, yeah. I've never heard of that before, man. Really, when you think about it, why are they paying the guys on downtime when they can just go home and sleep? And when it comes down to it, bro, if I'm at home sleeping, my department calls me to come in, I'm coming in. Joe, do you still go to the gym and work out, and how many days a week? During the wintertime, I don't go to the gym as much because I get into a hibernation period during the wintertime and I put on a few pounds. So I haven't been to the gym in the last six weeks or something like that. But I plan to start back the end of next month or the middle of the month after that, March or April, probably be the end of March that I start back in the gym. Jordan says, any thoughts on the X-Star EP9? Just managed to snag one, waiting on the ship. I heard it was a good gun, but there were some problems with it. I always wanted one, but I wanted them to come out with the next gen to fix those problems. I think you got the EP9. I think that's the latest gen. So I don't think you'll have a problem with it, man. I think it's a good gun, man. When it first came out, I always wanted one. Oh, okay, Joe Morgan, I got you. Matt Moore, appreciate you coming, man. Big Rob, yeah, man. We had one goof troop in here. He said he's gone. He said he's been gone, but I don't know. You might be still listening. You know how they go. Stu, man, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here myself, man, since people are leaving. I'm going to go ahead and get off here myself. I really appreciate y'all, man. Always smash that like button. Y'all make sure if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to start saying that because I want to get that 10,000 subscriptions so I can start doing more things. Armed and Dangerous says, are you going live Friday? I'm not going live Friday. I have to work as a police officer Friday night. I have to work my shift, so I'm not going to be going. I'm not going to be going live. Y'all be good, man. And y'all know what it is. I am out.